Well, this week's Sim Racing Tip Fridays, I have a tip that will help you maybe get faster, and it'll also help you get up to speed on new tracks that you're still trying to learn. And a lot of you may already do this, but I also think a lot of you might not. So often when we're practicing, whether it be a lone session or maybe an online practice session, whether we're trying to learn how to go faster or just learn a new track, we often focus heavily on ourselves and what we're doing wrong to maybe go faster. So we spend a lot of time trying different things through turns, and the whole process gets dragged out over a long time. One super useful thing to do, whether it be you trying to go faster on a track or maybe just to learn a track, is to hop into a practice session online with other people in it, of course, and find somebody that's driving respectable lap times and just drive out on the track and follow them. Follow behind them, and I guarantee you, if you're struggling to learn a new track or you just want to learn the new track faster, if you drive behind somebody that does know how to do it, you're going to get up to speed a whole lot quicker. Maybe if you've already learnt the track, you just want to get faster, driving behind the fast guys is always going to help you find the extra pace, because being behind them, if you're braking too late into turns, you're going to have to make sure you brake a little bit earlier so you don't run into the back of them, and in some cases, that'll help you go faster through turns. And you'll discover things like that you weren't trying before, and you'll end up going faster than you were on your own. For those of you who don't know, I used to race karts when I was a bit younger, and this was actually a really big thing for me, especially when I was quite new to karting or I was just beginning to grow my confidence, was to drive behind the other drivers that already knew what they were doing, and that way I would get myself extra pace that I wasn't finding before. I remember one time going to another track for karting and driving behind the other guys, I managed to get quite a bit of pace quite quickly just by being behind them and following what they were doing. But it's not a good habit to always follow what the person in front of you is doing, because, for example, if somebody's in front of you and you're faster than them, don't follow what they're doing, because clearly what you're doing is already better than them. But if the person in front of you is faster, then get onto them and try to learn why they're going faster. This clip that's been playing in the background right here on ACC, I hadn't driven this track on ACC for a long time, and this is the new Audi from the DLC that just came out. And my pace was well off in the practice session. I just started from the back at the start of this race, and I've been using this guy that's in front of me who seems to know pretty much what he's doing throughout this race, just gradually building up my confidence and following what his lines are like, just to get my head around the track again. And I've slowly been able to build up my pace, and now I'm a little bit faster than him. So not only does it help in a practice session, but if you happen to be behind fast guys in a race, that's always going to help you go faster as well. So we're just going to take a quick look here at how I eventually got past the car in front of me after I built my confidence up. I'm going to try to tuck it on the inside, carry that extra speed, almost ran to the back of him, but he left me enough room there going through this long sweeping right-hander, and I had the inside line for the next turn. And that's all because I built my confidence up quickly throughout that race just by following him, because he knew what he was doing, and that helped me a lot to find my pace. Naturally, when you're behind quicker people, you do tend to go faster just because of what I've been talking about. But next time, pay a little bit more attention onto it. Don't focus too much on what the car in front of you is doing, because you still have to focus on your own driving. But do keep this in mind and make sure when you're behind faster cars to just try learn off of them. Thank you all for watching. If you want to see extra sim racing tips, check out my channel. I've got quite a few tip videos on the channel now, and I'll see you again in the near future.